Hello, beautiful souls. It's so wonderful to connect with you today. Whether you're tuning in from your cozy living room, on your commute, or even nestled under the covers, I want you to know that you are not alone. We're all a part of this grand tapestry of life, and sometimes the threads are frayed and the colors seem a bit dull. But even in those moments of darkness, there's a glimmer of hope, a spark of light, just waiting to be uncovered. You see, life can feel like a comedy club where we're all performers. We walk on stage, wearing our biggest smiles, cracking jokes, and making everyone laugh. But what happens behind the curtain? Behind those painted-on smiles, many of us carry burdens so heavy they threaten to pull us down into the depths of despair. I remember a story about a man named Joe. To the world, Joe was the life of the party, joking, laughing, always the first to lighten the mood. But when the lights dimmed, when the audience left, Joe sat in silence, fighting shadows that seemed all too familiar. The world saw his laughter, but inside he wrestled with loneliness and pain. It takes immense courage to confront these personal challenges. It's like standing at the edge of a vast ocean, feeling the waves crash against you. You could choose to turn back, to retreat to the safety of the shore, or you can take a deep breath and dive into those depths. That dive, my friends, is where you find the treasures, gems of resilience and hope hidden beneath the surface. And let's talk about vulnerability for a moment. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's a superpower. It's the act of peeling back those layers, allowing others to see our raw, unfiltered selves. When we share our struggles, we light the way for others who may be stumbling in the dark. It's like holding up a lantern in a dimly lit room, showing that it's okay to let others see our scars. Imagine a garden. At first glance, it's beautiful, vibrant with colors, but beneath the soil, there are roots intertwined, hidden from sight, tangled and struggling for nourishment. Just like those roots, we often feel intertwined in our struggles. Yet still, we push through the darkness toward the light. So I ask you, what's your root? What's that hidden part of you that longs for sunlight and air? Maybe it's a dream you've set aside or a feeling you've buried deep within. Today, I invite you to acknowledge it, to pull it into the light. Ask yourself, what would it feel like to let others in? What if I shared my story? Let's take a moment to acknowledge the unseen battles many fight daily. Depression can feel like a heavy fog that wraps around you, obscuring the path ahead. But remember this, fog is not permanent. With time, the sun breaks through, and suddenly you can see the beauty all around you. As we navigate these storms together, let's celebrate our resilience. Every time you choose hope over despair, every moment you reach out for support, you're shining a light not just for yourself, but for others as well. So let's embrace our authenticity. Let's support one another in our journeys. Whether it's a friend, a family member, or even a stranger who needs a listening ear, your compassion can ignite hope in someone who feels lost. In closing, I leave you with this. The next time you find yourself in the darkness, remember that humor can be a guiding star. It's okay to laugh, even when times are tough. Share your stories, embrace your imperfections, and shine your light for all to see. You are not alone in this beautiful, messy, chaotic journey called life. Together, we can find the light in the darkness and face our struggles with courage, humor, and an unyielding sense of hope. Thank you for being here, for being you, and for letting your light shine.